Welcome to Living Lotus Yoga Online. I'm Carole. Today I want to talk to you about the Scissor Kick exercise. I want to share some modifications and variations so that you can get the benefits of this exercise in a way that serves you best. Scissor Kick is an awesome exercise to help strengthen your legs, your hips, and your core. It's going to give you that sculpted abs look if that's something that you're looking for, but it's also a great one at targeting your hip adductors, which help to stabilize the hips, the knees, and the core. So let's go through a few variations of this super cool exercise today. So to begin, we'll come down onto our back and we'll go through the more traditional expression of Scissor Kicks exercise before we start to play with it at all. So lay down, lengthen your legs, ground your low back into the mat, engage your core, draw your navel into your spine, and then you want to peel the upper back off the mat. So we're going to lift our head and all the way to the base of our shoulder blades. We're keeping the core nice and strong here. We're going to bring our left leg towards us. Hold on to the left leg for a little bit of support. Point the toes. Activate the bottom leg, the right one. Point toes. Lift that bottom leg off of the mat. So we're strong here. We're holding steady, nice engaged core. Basic scissor kick. Inhale to switch. Exhale to switch. In and out. So this is probably the scissor kick exercise that you're more familiar with. I want to show you a few variations and modifications to make it a little bit more accessible, because this isn't accessible to everyone. So great ways to switch it up. Lengthen your legs. Instead of making your gap quite so wide, first thing we're going to do is shorten the gap. Shorten the distance between the legs. We're still keeping the core nice and strong here. Another variation, which is really great if you're feeling a lot of tension or the back of your legs are feeling pretty tight, bend the knees. You can widen the gap once again with bent knees, or you can keep it nice and small. A great way to pick up this exercise is to increase the speed with bent knees or with straight legs. If you notice any pinching or any pain in your lower back, a way to modify this exercise is to simply ground your upper body. You're still going to get the benefits in the low abs, you're still going to get the benefits in the legs and the hips. Practice it the same way. Keep the gap nice and wide between the legs, keep the toes pointed. We can shorten the gap or distance between the legs. We can bend the knees if the back of the legs are feeling pretty tight. Ways to switch it up. Another thing that tends to happen in this exercise is if you notice any doming or any bulging of the abdominals, you really don't want that to be going on. So what we'll do is we'll bring our hands to our low back. This is going to give us a sensation of pressing the low back into the hands. It's going to help you know if you're keeping that low back grounded. We'll keep the head and shoulders grounded as well onto the mat, the core strong. And once again, back into scissors with the legs. In whichever variation is working best for you, but hands beneath your low back, keeping the core engaged, keeping the low back grounded onto your mat. And just for fun, I wanted to quickly show you a fun variation of your scissors exercise. Come on down, left leg to the ceiling, right leg engaged, peel up. As you switch the legs, we're going to add in a little sweep to the side. And back, and sweep. Bring it back, and sweep. You can do this with your low back grounded. So I hope you enjoyed that little explanation of the scissor kick exercise, and what I'm really hoping is that you have now found a way to make scissor kicks work for you. Please let me know what you thought of this video, any comments, any information that you have on the scissor kick. Maybe there is a modification or variation that you really like. I would love to hear about it. Thanks so much for joining me today. Namaste.